Hey, what's up, guys? Today we're just gonna kind of work on tidying up the RC area and do some chit chatting, getting caught up on Stranger Things. Um, if you guys are watching Stranger Things, let me know how you're liking it. I'm working my way up to the season 5. I'm almost there, season 4, episode 8 right now. So, anyway, just like I said, just tidying up the area here, and things are sticking to things. So I've really been finding myself just really 50-50 loving like scale trail style, and then the other half of me loves the line slayer style. I like the scale trail style just because you get to see, the body rocking, that the body weight just kind of like leaning and whatnot. And then I like the line slayer style because it just goes over everything. So, oh yeah, I've got a kill trash can now. And yeah, so I just like both styles a lot, and I think both are great. Safe. This stuff here, if you guys, I'm sure you've used it, but this brand AK. Whoa. Focus. Rust streaks. So the AK is a brand that what do you want to call it? It's like a weathering paint, like detail stuff. So I'm gonna try to zoom in, see if I can get better focus. My camera has been sucking. There we go. Enamel effect for scale models. And then this rail center, this is, I guess, for like model trains. This is called soot wash. And they have, so both of these brands have a bunch of different styles. Like you got like, this is the rust streaks. There's like fresh rust. There's like old rust. There's the soot wash. There's fresh oil. There's like aged like oil stains. There's like different types of like engine grime and stuff that you can detail your trucks with. And then you get kind of, oh come on now, some rusty effects, and then like some oil stain type effects. I'm still working on this. This is the Terranot that we just got, but I think it is coming along pretty well. Still gonna go in here and adjust things, of course. We still gotta do with the grill and all of that. So I'll just sit you down for a second. Alright. So yeah, this stuff is really cool. Always be sure to shake it up really good. A definite must add for your scale detail work Also, if you go to Hobby Lobby or Michael's, you can find these tiny little micro sponges. These things work great for little fine detail work, getting in the cracks and stuff. And then, of course, you gotta have your red Solo cups. And I better not lose that. I never really use these stock Spectrum batteries. I mean, they're good batteries. I just hardly ever use them. Also, I tell you, if you want a cheap on-the-go toolkit, I work at Harbor Freight, and in the screwdriver aisle, we have these guys. It's a little Pittsburgh Pro set. Got your little driver, tweezers, which I honestly don't know why it comes with tweezers. It's kind of the most random thing. It's not like you can't get the bits out without tweezers. So I have no clue why it comes with tweezers. But the point is, you get this screwdriver. It's got a little rotating back on it, so you can kind of do that joint there. And then you got all these different bits. Is it the best quality? Of course not. It's Pittsburgh, but it has gotten the job done for nearly the past year. So for like $6, you can't really complain too much. Random binder clip. That's great. And scale accessories are actually supposed to be there. So the garage is looking pretty good right now. And maybe not this. Where did this come from? I don't know. We'll set it over there. Oh, these are for the 4M. These will go in whenever I get new wheels and tires for this. I liked the wheels and tires on this when I originally got them, and they actually have some pretty nice inserts and a nice kind of medium tolerance to them. But now they don't feel so scale looking for the truck with all the sidewall tread. So I'm gonna take this whole setup, leave it, put these like on a buggy style, because I think this will look cool on a buggy with like that sidewall tread. And then I'm gonna put something a little more old school, maybe authentic on there. Maybe a little more similar to those guys there. Also, if you go get blah blah blah, can't talk. If you guys have scale garages like this, and if you go to places like Michael's or Hobby Lobby, you know, make sure you go check out the dollhouse section for like little shelves like that. I found this pallet there in Michael's in the woodcraft section, like the you know, like the little birdhouses, the little boxes that you can paint yourself and whatnot. I found that pallet there. Also, I found the TV there, as well as these little Cokes, these little cans. And if you go to like the dollar store, you can find little scale motorcycles to go in your garage. Just cool. little cool add-on. Oh, also, scale trash can. Pretty cool. Speaking of the scale trash can, I want to use some of that AK weathering effects to kind of dirty this up a little bit, and then make some little scale bags of trash and kind of pile them up just full enough to where the lid's kind of bulging open like that, to where you can kind of see the bags in there and all. I think that'll look pretty cool. Speaking of pretty cool, I think this guy came out pretty cool. This is the Red Cat Ascent 32 with a 25th scale Ford 32 Ford coupe body. Yeah, pretty sick. And we got our base camp that has nothing done to it except these little sidebars because I just had them. But very soon, here in, I expect, a couple weeks, we're gonna be upgrading this bad boy. And then back there we got Jared hard at work. Put these back in the bin. I keep this huge tub underneath of my desk, and it's just chock full of parts. Let's take a look at it. It's just full of different stuff. TRX 4M ESC setup, shocks, brass drive shafts, some Majora axles, a lot of stuff. I don't know if any other brands sell this tool with their wheels, but this comes with Hobby Soul wheels, and I tell you what, this is my favorite wheel tool, honestly. There we go. I painted it gold just to test some gold paint that I had. But yeah, I love this wheel wrench. Super good. Solid. Also, I love these radios that come with the Hobby Plus trucks and the FMS trucks. Super one-handable for small-handed people such as myself. I like that. I like that. Oh, look. More stickers. There we go. That's looking better. Not great, but better. I know it's definitely cleaner than Trey's desk. Kind of wish I had more room. I don't really like my scale garage being on the desk, but we'll live with it for now. Another random product shout out. This radio link. I love this thing. Super easy to navigate. $30 models. You can put 30 trucks on this one radio. So, for they go for around $75, and they come with a receiver to start, and then after that, the receivers are I don't know, $16. That's what I got in the Deadbolt, the Stainless 24, and in the Carbon Menace. Yeah, I really like these radios. They're bulkier than I'd prefer, and there is no way I can reach my thumb to that wheel, but apart from the size, I love this thing. Comes with a nice lanyard. And there are, I don't know how many channels, maybe like 4, 6, 4, something like that. Enough channels for me. I don't do too many external things that require other channels, like, you know, different lights and winches and stuff like that. I probably should try some winches. I need a winch. Let's get a winch. A little update on the Project Super 24. We're still at a standstill. We still are waiting for parts. Have I ordered the parts? No. Because I've been preoccupied with Christmas. But anyway, we got the custom bent outboard links, the uppers on that side. And then got dual reefs 99 micros, ramp crab 1/8. Some XHX pin tires in the 70 millimeter flavor, something like that. So I am really excited to see that thing run. I don't know what the wheelbase is. I'm hoping it's around 200. I got these containers from Lowe's. Simple little containers. I think they'll be good to store parts in, or like if I'm working on a build and I want to keep everything for a build in one container, keep everything separated, you know. I'll find a use for them. I'm always buying things that I don't need, but things that I might need, things that could come in handy. I don't know if I mentioned it, but if you were curious what this junk is, it's just some blocks glued to a plastic tray and plaster cloth to make a little hill climb. And so far the only thing that can make it up is the stainless 24. So probably have to redo that, make it a little bit easier, or get the chops up on the other trucks, I guess. But yeah, these are cool little model tires. Make a good accessory. Well, that's all. I just thought I'd stop in, chit chat, clean up shop, and yeah. Until next time, find something a little more interesting to talk about and stuff. Cool. Till next time.